dirt searcher. This powerful headlight makes the new Hoover Junior relentless. When it goes searching for dirt, it finds it. Under chairs, under beds, in dark corners. Its famous action beats as it sweeps, as it cleans. Hunts out dust, fluff, and damaging grit. Makes your carpets deep down clean. The new Hoover Junior is relentless. That's why we call it the dirt searcher. The new Hoover Junior.
Aren't they a lucky couple? All that Aunt Mary's given them a new Hoover dirt searcher with a height, right, control. You set it low to clean short pile carpets better, and high to clean thick carpets better. This new Hoover dirt searcher beats as it sweeps as it cleans even better now to clean all their carpets thoroughly. Oh!
Buy Hoover now, and you could get your money back.
Years of experience caring for carpets proves that the way to keep them looking their best is to use the best. The cleaner that beats, as it sweeps, as it cleans. Years of experience also prove the more carpet you have, the more you need Hoover.
Years of experience caring for carpets proves that the way to keep them looking their best is to use the best. The Hoover Dirt Searcher. It beats as it sweeps, as it cleans. To leave your carpets really clean. The Hoover Dirt Searcher. We're proud to say it beats the lot.
So today I'm going to be unboxing a Hoover Junior model 1354A dating from August 1975. I purchased this around about a year ago. It was on Buy It Now, so I just snapped it up as soon as I saw it, and I've waited until now as the machine will be 50 years old. As you can see, the box itself isn't in the best of conditions. We're missing a flap, and I assume that the antiques experts will refer to this as a patina. I call it knackered. However, the actual machine itself remains unused without a plug fitted, and luckily I have a period correct plug here without the insulated pins. Now I'm expecting the machine to sound rough, as it hasn't been used for 50 years. I'm expecting some greasing, and I expect that the suppressor will definitely need to be removed on this. So let's see what we actually get in the box. We have a Hoover sales tag. Hoover makes things better for you. And it's BNIB approved. Here we have the guarantee registration card. Somehow I don't think that would still be valid, though it would be amusing to ring Hoover and try and claim that. We have the Hoover manual, this being the Hoover Deluxe Junior cleaner. Yes, the 1346 was the economy one. Maybe we don't need to talk about that one, do we? And here we have the Hoover after sales service. We have the bag, as you can see. Well, with it being brand new, there isn't a mark on it, and it still has the original cardboard seal, if you'd call it that, as well as having some card inserted inside, I'm assuming to retain the shape of the bag, with a brownish orange fill tube. Here we have the lower portion of the handle, this one being the earlier style handle, as it has the thicker rubber around the actual base. The later models, this part was just removed and it was just metal sliding in. And this is the more deluxe handle, due to it having a swivelling cord hook which made it much easier for the housewife of the time to fling that 6-metre cable straight off the cord hook. And here is the actual machine itself. As you can see, there's a little bit of dust on it, but it's going to clean up beautifully after small polish. As you can see, this is, with this being original and unused, we still have the original cable ties, as well as the bare exposed wires. We also have we have 3 bags. These being the originals from 1975. Hoover later moved to a rather vibrant yellow bag, which they used in the 80s up until the mid-90s, where they then went to a bleached paper. If we look under the headlight lens, we will be able to see the fan chamber, as well as the brush roll housing. The belt itself has still actually managed to stay on. I can see it's rather perished, and I imagine if I removed this, yes, it's moulded itself to that shape, but obviously it has been there for 50 years, so can't really complain. I'm obviously going to replace that with a brand new belt. As we can see from the sales sticker, this is the Hoover model 1354A, which is rated at 275 watts. It was typically 250 watts for the motor and an extra 25 watts to account for the light bulb. The serial number is 1354 508 08815. So this dates the machine from August 1975. Here is the underside of the cleaner. There's the odd cobweb, and I think I spy a dead spider in there, so God knows how old that is. However, here is the famous Hoover agitator that beats as it sweeps as it cleans. That's actually surprisingly smooth. So I've just given this a very quick wipe over with a dry cloth just to remove any sort of loose dust, anything like that. And I'm very impressed that it's actually managed to stay in one piece for 50 years. As you can see, I mean the machine sort of speaks for itself, really. So as you can see, the machine has been fully assembled. There is the original belt, which, as you can imagine, we wouldn't be getting too much use out of. Not that you get much use out of a brand new belt anyway. The plug has been fitted, and now it's just the moment of truth. Fingers crossed that we don't need to call a fire brigade. Well, that actually runs surprisingly well. I was expecting it to be dry. So there we are. As you can hear, it runs beautifully. I initially thought it was a little bit rattly, however it's just it going against the rubber backing of this mat. I will be doing a full demo with this once I've desuppressed it. I'm always a bit wary of the suppressors, particularly on a brand new machine. They're pretty much ready to go at any moment. So I hope you have enjoyed this video, and you will be seeing much more of this machine very soon.